What's going on? It's Eli back with another video, and I know it's been a minute. It's been a little while since my last video. I feel like I say that every video, or at least every couple of videos, because I usually like upload a couple of videos, then I go missing for like a month or two. But I mean, I try my best to be consistent, with school and everything. And also every photo shoot I feel like don't really need a video, if you get what I'm saying. But in this video, I was in the studio with some strobe lighting on film, which is a tricky thing. I feel like a lot of people are scared to get into strobe lights on film cameras because you can't really see what you're doing and it's less forgiving than continuous lighting. But I've been playing around with it for a little bit, so I feel like I finally really got the hang of strobe lighting. And I used a couple different lighting setups in this video. The first setup was just a basic, straight on. I had the strobe. It was like a diffusion octabox or like a 45-degree angle, and then so the light could reflect off. I had a reflector on the side and then fill in, the dark shadows. Then I did a silhouette lighting setup where I directed the strobe at the backdrop, so it would be white in the background, and then the subject itself would be like a silhouette. That was the second setup. Then the third setup, I kind of pulled out my box of tricks at the last minute. It was like a spotlight setup. So I got a snoot that I literally bought off Amazon a couple days before the shoot. I was just gonna test it out, see if it worked. Cause I like using different lighting setups and pushing myself things that I haven't used before. Cause there's really no other way you get better if you don't use it. But either way, you'll see those 3 lighting setups in the video. I hope you enjoy the video, and then I'll be back after the video to discuss the photos. Hold on, let me frame it up. F8. Alright. I'm gonna start on myself. Actually, I like that. Just like that. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Now, can you kind of angle yourself just a little bit? Yeah, just a little bit to this way. There we go. There we go. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
You just went to the pose like you said, you don't get this.
You don't even want she valid, bro. She valid. Here we go. Hands up, yeah, just like that. Actually, I like that. Alright, 3. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Stay right there. I'm gonna get closer. Yeah. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's gonna be fire. Kinda, hug your body a little bit like this. Yeah, just like that. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Angle yourself a little bit. I want to see if the wings can get in front of you a little bit. So then it's kind of like the wing like that. This is what happens when you're short. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this is valid. Alright. 3, 2, 1. That's fire. That was fire. Alright, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Chin down just a little bit. 3, 2, 1.
Water, but now you're drowning. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. Cause I could do better. I could do better. I could do better than that. And you should know better. You should know better. I feel your presence on my skin. I feel you spreading out within. This time you got a hold on me. Cause now I look at you differently. Don't say I realized too late. Don't say you wanna give me space. Ooh, this time you got a hold on me. Cause now I look at you differently.
Now I hope you guys enjoyed that video and the photos, and I mean, what can I say? Those photos to me were probably some of the best photos I've ever taken, especially in studio, because I usually don't do that much studio work. I've been getting more into it in the past few months, so especially with like more than just a regular diffusion light setup, I usually use a regular softbox setup. So I've been trying to push myself to other lighting setups, like in this video with the silhouette lighting and then the spotlight that I use with the conical snoop. So I really was happy that the photos came out the way they did. They were literally amazing. I couldn't have asked for any better results. Kodak Gold has never disappointed me. I use Kodak Gold for both of the color looks, with the first look with the wings, and then the spotlight look I use Kodak Gold 200, which literally has never disappointed me. Like, Kodak Gold is up there as like my favorite film stocks now. And then for the silhouette look, I use Ilford Delta 100, which is, to be honest, my favorite black and white film stock. Like, I think Ilford Delta films might be tied with HP5, to be honest. I don't know, Delta is a little bit sharper, and cause I mean, it's obviously a professional film stock, but HP5 I've gotten similar results. But as far as like the sharpness and the low grain, Ilford Delta usually takes the cake. But my favorite photos were definitely the silhouette ones and the spotlight ones. The silhouette ones, the way the black and white rendered the silhouettes was just so smooth and creamy on film. And I mean, like, dude, I literally was looking at those photos for like hours. Like, I could just look at them forever. They were just beautiful. And the way, it rendered the wings, the highlight roll off from the backdrop and everything was just amazing. And then I think I might like the spotlight ones a little better though, because like I said, I didn't really show y'all in the video because we stopped recording after a while, because we were in there for like 2 hours. So, and we were trying to make sure, I focus on the photos first and forehand, because that's the most important part. Is the photos. The video comes second for me. But the spotlight, I didn't even know if it was gonna work, so I just hurried up, put it up there. And then since it's strobe lighting, you already can't see because you're on film, but since it was strobe lighting, I had no modeling light on the light that was in the studio, so we were literally like just guessing on where the spotlight was going to end up. Like, I used my digital camera a little bit to see like where the light would end up for the most part, but once I started shooting the roll, we didn't really know where it was going to be, so we kind of had to remember like where the light was going to be. So I don't know, it was kind of fun for me not knowing like if it was going to show up or not, and then getting the film back and seeing that it actually came out the way that we wanted it to, and it was amazing. So, but yeah, I really learned a lot about strobe lighting, you know, doing this photo shoot. I'm definitely going to use spotlight more in the future, and silhouettes. I've been working on, you know, a series of like silhouettes. So because I just like the silhouette lighting setup so much lately. I mean, it just looks amazing, and I feel like it's a lot of different things you could do with it. Also, the model we was working with, Paula, she was an amazing model. That was my first time working with her, and she really showed up. Like, I didn't really have to tell her to do much, which is, you know, sometimes better for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, cause I like directing, but it's always easier, and I feel like it's more fun when we can bounce off each other's ideas, and the model already, you know what I'm saying, is in the groove of things. She's comfortable, she knows what she's doing. So I feel like the pictures wouldn't have turned out the way they did if she wasn't as good as a model as she was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really happy, you know, everything really came together with this shoot. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the photos. And I promise there will be another video soon, probably within the next week or two. So I will see you guys on the next video.
For your